As he was going through customs, his suitcase suddenly gave a little shake. But when the inspector checked carefully, there was nothing unusual, so they let Newt go. What they didn't know was that Newt had pressed a special button before handing over the case. Not long after, Newt paused to watch some street commotion. Just then, a man who had just withdrawn money tossed a coin to a homeless guy. The clink of the coin hitting the ground seemed to stir something inside the suitcase. By the time Newt noticed, he was startled and immediately took off running. He followed the trail into a bank, only to be stopped by a staff member asking what service he needed. Newt pretended he was just waiting for someone and sat down nearby. Then a guy named Jacob started chatting with him, but Newt had no time for small talk. Meanwhile, the Niffler was still up to no good, and Newt had no idea. His story with Jacob was just beginning.
Hey, mister! Hey, mister!
When Jacob's turn at the counter came, he had to stuff the egg into his pocket, planning to return it to Newt later. But while negotiating with the manager, the egg started to shake. At the same time, Newt disguised himself as a bystander, trying to track down the Niffler. He rushed out right away, but still couldn't catch it. He could only watch helplessly as the Niffler rode a cart into the vault. Right then, Jacob finished his business and ran into Newt again. After hearing the egg was about to hatch, Newt figured he might as well retrieve Jacob. What hatched out of the egg was a bird-snake hybrid, but Jacob wasn't even surprised. He was still stunned from the teleportation. Just as Newt settled the baby creature, he saw the Niffler breaking into the vault. Newt quickly used magic to open the steel door, but right then, the bank manager walked over. Newt had no choice but to use a petrify spell to keep him quiet. Finally, inside the vault, he found the Niffler sprawled out on a pile of jewelry. At that moment, the bank's security guard also arrived. So Newt grabbed Jacob and made a run for it. Since a Nomage had seen magic, Newt had to wipe his memory. But in the blink of an eye, Jacob was gone. Before Newt could go after him, a woman appeared out of nowhere and teleported him away. Her name was Tina, an investigator from the Magical Congress. She'd seen Newt release a banned creature and had come to arrest him. Soon after, Newt was taken to the Magical Congress, where the officials demanded to see the creature Tina had mentioned.